And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dark Phoenix Gaming, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Legendary Edition for part 3 of our Novaria adventures, where we are about to confront Matriarch Benezia. Because we found her last episode. She is, in fact, just through this door, but we didn't get close enough for her to actually take notice of us, so I decided to do it this time, just so that we'd have time to fit all the big stuff that's gonna happen into one episode. So, wait, no, actually it's through this door. Anyways, get ready for some big plot stuff, everyone. Let's do this.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be
And that's a
ours,
fucking Rek'Night Queen
raised to
over
hunt
there.
and slay
Great.
Sauron's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Yes, because bringing a dead species that nearly genocided all life in the galaxy back from the dead always ends well.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
Come on. We've been plowing through Asari mercenaries. It's like they weren't there for months at this point. If you think slapping a fancy title on them and calling them commandos is going to make a difference, you got another thing coming, lady.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now
Also that.
realize I should have been strict.
Liara, help. Yeah. Locals have decided to show off commando-ness. Couple of you down. That was easy enough. And there are Geth. There are always Geth. Oh no. Yeah. Got you. I am glad to be a sniper, but I do tend to overdo it with the just blam blamming like that. So I'm going to deny that. There is some. Yeah, troopers. Poke your damn heads out. You're making me come to you. I don't appreciate this. very annoying aspect of this. I'm trying to be a sniper. And instead, I just have to break your faces. Oh, yeah, these. But we are really taking Benezia. Really are. And scratch one, get destroyer. You. Alright, then. Gotcha. That did it.
Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Indoctrination, eh? Yeah, that sounds an awful lot like what Shiala, or whatever his name was, on Pharos mentioned to us.
Why are you able to break free of his
Yeah, it
control
does
now?
seem rather convenient. You can
I
just
sealed a part
break
of my
free
mind away from
like
the
that because you
indoctrination,
feel like it, though.
saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again.
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
And if this dreadnought is so powerful and such a threat, where did he get it from? Doesn't seem like the sort of thing you just find lying around the discount spaceship store, after all.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Lost. Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you lose a relay? The things are fucking massive.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense, that if you're looking for something in space, you'd have to use heat to find it. So it does kind of make sense why they'd struggle to find something in that case.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations, queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers.
Oh.
I took
Inherent
the location
memories.
of the
Well,
relay from the queen's
that's a
mind.
useful tool to have.
I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the new relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
Man, that's gotta sting. You think you're a valuable ally. Someone, it turns out you're just a tool for them.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Oh fuck.
Don't leave. Fight him.
She's getting remind controlled. We're gonna have to kill Liara's mom in front of her. Damn it.
Die.
That's what I figured. Okay. Garrus, go overkill.
So that doesn't happen again.
And there we go. Sniping you from close fucking range like this. Possibly not my best idea, so actually, let's go pistol. Yeah. Alright. To cover. I will take assassination. Garrus takes sabotage on her. Okay. Liara warp. Garrus overkill. Gotcha. Third time's the charm.
I cannot go on.
It would seem.
You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hey, come on. We got medical shit. We can patch you up.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can... No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Well, that's rough. Sorry, Liara. Agreed. Yeah. Sorry, Liara, but honestly, I can't see any way that was going to end positively. From the moment Benezia got herself mind-controlled, chances were pretty high she was going to die trying to kill us. What in the fuck? So we have Arachni Queen and Zombie Asari.
This one.
What in the fuck is going on in this planet?
Voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, zombie puppeting bug lady. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Try again.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
Well, what's wrong with them? Why can't they be saved?
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
Well, if that isn't some graphic imagery right there. Equating these corporations to a neglectful parent locking their kid in a closet for the first 16 years of their life and just passing food in there. Lovely.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those things are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Now, keep that comment about songs the color of oily shadows in mind, because it's gonna come up again in the future of the series in relation to some important lore points that we'll discover later on. But how did you live, anyways?
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
Well, that's not exactly what I meant to ask, but
We were only an egg.
that
Human mother cried
is something
in
I'd
our
like to know
dreams.
also.
A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own
Yes.
sour
Another
yellow
thing to keep
note.
in mind relating
Then
to
we
that
awoke
oily
in this
shadows
place.
thing.
The last
It's
echo
going to
of
be
a
relevant
voice
later,
came out
that's all
from
I'll
this
say.
planet. The sky is silent.
Yeah. Now, at this point, we have basically two choices. We can either release the Rachni Queen and let her go out in the galaxy on the good faith that she will not start some mad genocidal campaign to wipe out all life she encounters or something, or some sort of revenge plot against the Citadel Council, or we can kill her and effectively commit genocide. We have no option to just leave her locked up and call the council and let them deal with it, or something. Unfortunately. We have to either let her go or kill her. Now, personally, my view on this has always been, whatever the Rachni may have done in the past, they haven't done anything to Shepard or anyone she knows personally that would give her reason to believe genocide is the appropriate response here. Plus, she is, as far as we know, the last of her kind, so really, we have no reason to kill her off, and no reason to believe that she's being anything other than honest, just based off of other Rachni. We're genocidal maniacs, so she probably would be too, which is not really a valid excuse if you ask me. So I'm actually going to let her go free.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew. We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Now, that is part of the reason why I like that we had Garrus along for this one. Because him saying that we could use the acid to deal with her is just him presenting an option that's available to us. Like, if it proves that she's a threat, here's a way we could deal with the lady. That's really all that he's saying. Whereas, if you bring Rex, for instance, and now we're going to the hot laps. If you bring Rex or Ashley, they will absolutely lose their minds and just go kind of crazy over potential collateral you could be dealing with by showing mercy to a Rachni. Which, from Rex, it kind of makes sense, because his ancestors fought the Rachni, so he has that sort of genetic hatred of them, or whatever you want to call it, so there's that whole thing going on. But Ashley, it just seems like, if I'm being perfectly honest, that's just another side effect of Ashley not liking most aliens very much. And who knows the history of these things, so is disinclined to trust them. But I like the way Garrus is towards the whole thing. He's just sort of presenting an option. And like Shepard would be, he looks at it from a military perspective of, if it turns out they're a threat, here's a way you can neutralize that threat. And he doesn't actually even say anything to judge you one way or the other for letting them go or murdering them, I don't think. There's a couple of characters you can bring along who are much more against wiping out the Rachni, or much more against letting them go. But I'd never brought Garrus along for that, and I kind of like the interaction of having him there to just sort of be the balanced perspective of, here's an option, do what you want with it. Anyways, let's see what this guy has to say about the hot labs.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix plan to clone.
Yeah, not the sort of thing I would generally classify as a miracle,
But when they get
given
here, they find
what
this
came
egg is
from
not a
it,
common Rachni.
to be honest.
She's a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Yeah, given the whole thing about how the Rachni nearly overran the known galaxy, it does make sense with the fast breeding shenanigans and things.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Okay. Well, we don't actually need to do any patching up or rearming, I don't think. Although, I will heal us and swap to the pistol because we're in pretty close quarters here, so if this becomes a fight, then we want to be able to have a gun that we can use fairly rapidly, which is mostly the pistol.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set off the purge?
Admin controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira and restore.
Well, that went well. very well.
Clear.
Okay. We have Dr. McRussian's codes for the neutron purge. Time to get this party started.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Alright. Initiate neutron purge.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Okay, 2 minutes, and there's rather a lot of them out here. Okay, time to run. Yeah. I could certainly have just killed my way through those guys, but no reason to stay if we don't have to, right? And that's a level up. Now, we're done on Novaria, which means we are very nearly done with the stuff we have before the end game. There's only a small handful of things we still have to do. But once we start Vermeer, we are pretty much going to be at a point of no return of sorts. So we'll want to wrap things up where we can.
Head for the Mu relay.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no need to
Commander.
be getting at each other's throats. Just chill the fuck out.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Yeah,
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
this is not going to go well.
on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
God. Counselor douchebag at his finest. I hate that friggin' counselor. He is such a pain in the rear. He really is. But with that, Vermeer is the only main story thing we have left to do. But we're not going to be doing that next time, because we have some side stuff still to do. 2 to be precise. We have to go to the Armstrong cluster to deal with those Geth. And then there's the Bring Down the Sky DLC for Asteroid X-57, which we also need to do. Furthermore, in addition to those, the major story and side content related things we've got to do, we have to head back to the Citadel and check to see if there's any more side quests to do there. Read the codex entries we picked up in the last few episodes. And talk to the crew members. So, we've still got a handful of things to do before we go anywhere with the main story. But this is going to do it for today. So, this has been Dark Phoenix Gaming. You have been watching my Let's Play of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more Mass Effect space opera shenanigans. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then.